And now, I would like to introduce our class of 2017 valedictorian, Robert Hunter Williams.
Fellow graduates, faculty, administrators, friends, and families, welcome. I'll start off by stating that it is such an honor to be speaking to you all today. Somehow, the same student who accidentally slapped a girl's glasses off her face while trying to give her a high five freshman year stands before you, appearing to somehow appear smooth and brilliant. Clearly, I'm not here to lecture you or give the impression that I have it all figured out. I'm just glad I didn't trip walking up to the podium, so here goes nothing. We have all spent our entire lives up to this moment in preparation for this day. Today, hundreds of different paths align for one joyous celebration of accomplishment and achievement. Up to this point in our lives, each one of our paths has always led us back home. But after the ceremony ends, all of our paths will diverge, and many will never cross again. Each of us is about to embark on a new chapter in our individual lives. Some of us are starting at colleges and universities, while others are entering into the workforce. Some among us are off to serve in the armed forces. Regardless of where our paths take us, we have the opportunity, if we choose to take it, to make a difference in this world. What has brought each of us here today is a lifetime of learning and experience. However, so much of what we have learned was not taught to us in the classroom. We have learned a substantial portion of what we know through relationship with our friends, families, and of course, our teachers. If you remember only one thing that I say today, let it be this: cherish your relationships. Now stay with me, I'm not trying to get all cliche. I believe that making a significant difference begins with the way that we relate to others. Relationship with other people is the truest avenue to making a change in the world, and it's open to all of us. In my own time at Naaman Forest, I've been profoundly influenced by a number of teachers and students. My chemistry teacher, Miss Otis, genuinely cared for my success and my well-being outside of the doors of our windowless high school. I was not the best chemistry student, but I will never forget the way that she invested in me and appreciated all of my efforts. She saw me as a human, not just a student. I hope that I will always remember to look at someone's humanity first, just like Miss Otis does. The choir director here at Naaman, Mr. Jennings, always reminds us that music is so much more than notes on a page. It speaks to every facet of life, our emotions and our experiences. Thank you, Mr. Jennings, for teaching me to recognize that all of life, like all music, has its own distinct beauty. And I would not be speaking to you today if it was not for the immeasurable effect that my parents have had on me. Not only have they taught me work ethic and perseverance, but also what it means to love. My parents have taught me how to make a difference in every interaction that I have. Miss Verossi didn't just teach me how to write a stupid good essay. She reminds us all of what it is to embrace life and to embrace whatever life throws at us fully. Jonathan Jonathan teaches us what it means to be iconic. One of my best friends, Siri, always inspires me to be true to myself. My church community has taught me the significance of helping others and doing what is right for other people. Even my 3 dogs remind me to just love unconditionally, regardless of anyone's flaws or mistakes. There have been countless other teachers, friends, and family members that have influenced who I am today, as I'm sure is the case for every graduate sitting here today. Every graduate has a story to tell. Each parent and guest here this afternoon has a story as well. Stories about the people who have touched their lives, and stories about the ways that they have touched the lives of others. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "The best efforts of a fine person is felt after we have left their presence." As our paths diverge for the last time, let us remember and celebrate the lessons that we have learned outside our Naaman classrooms, the hard lessons of life and love and friendship. They will carry us on the first leg of this new journey. And so, graduates, our time has come to go out into this wide world. Class of 2017, our time is now. Some of us will take the lessons we've learned and have influence on the world stage, and we'll be hearing about them on the 5 o'clock news in the future. Future educators among us will be influencing the world, one young mind at a time. The rest will make a difference in whatever corner of the world they occupy, if they so choose. What we have learned in our relationships throughout our lives will be paramount to our success and our influence in the world. While each one of our paths will go a different direction and take different forms, all of us will have a power to make a change. While we do not yet have the breadth of wisdom and experience of our many wonderful educators and other influential people in our lives, we do have the ability to make an impact on the world right now. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2017. And now for the presentation of the class, Dr. Erica Crump, our principal.